Hi, it's Brittany from User Interviews. Today we're going to be answering the top 3 questions User Interviews participants have asked us. Question number 1, by far the most asked question. How do I get into studies? I've applied, I haven't gotten in, why not? Okay, my first question back to you, is your account fully filled out? So all of your demographic fields, are they all complete? And then the second recommendation would be to sync your LinkedIn. You might be asking, why does that matter? So researchers are looking for feedback from people that they feel like they have a full picture of. That really helps them make selections when choosing which participants they want to join their study. So if your profile is complete and then they have your LinkedIn to look at as well, it really verifies to them that you are a real human and here are all the different points about you, and they can make their decision in a more informed way. And then I don't think a lot of participants realize this, but it is more than the screener application that you fill out. So it's not just, did someone check yes on this question, and then they're in. Researchers have a whole team behind them and all these goals for their research study. And so they might be looking for a balance of some sort for participants. So that might be demographics, that might be location. It could be they want 3 people that answer the question this way and 3 people that answer the question that way, so that they can get a really good, varied set of feedback when they do their interviews. So that can be anything from wanting varied ages, different household incomes, maybe they want people from a mix of cities and rural areas, maybe varying states or countries. All of those things help researchers really get a good mix. So once they have their batch of qualified participants, within that they may make selections. So that might mean that technically you qualify for a study, but you might not always be chosen even if you qualify. So that is something to keep in mind, that it's not always, did I answer something wrong on the screener? Sometimes it's just researchers trying to get a really diverse set of people in so that their feedback can be really informative. So keep that in mind. Roughly 1 in 10 study applications actually result in getting chosen for the study. So that might seem like a lot, but when you consider all of those factors, you really do have to apply with the mindset of, I hope I get in, but might not be this one. So just apply to any studies that interest you and seem like they may suit you, and you'll get in eventually. So question 1 for you. Moving on to question 2. Is there a limit to how many studies I can participate in? No. There are some people who have participated in a ton of studies at User Interviews over the years. Some researchers might have kind of a baseline for themselves. They don't want a participant who's participating a lot. Sometimes that can flag a researcher that you might be what we call a professional participant. So a professional participant might kind of form their answers in a way that they think would be more pleasing to the researcher, or they might just be so in it for the money that researchers aren't feeling like those sort of people give valuable feedback. So researchers might set some sort of parameter, like if you've participated recently, we'll catch you next time. But by and large, there is no maximum. So apply away, don't worry about any sort of hitting that max. And then the other top question we get, number 3, can I get other incentives besides Amazon gift cards? You can. Amazon gift cards are the most common on our site, but there are other incentive types that are offered. Those might include mailing you a check, a PayPal transfer, a Visa physical gift card, or an e-gift card, store gift cards or e-gift cards. For in-person studies, there are times when researchers pay out cash. It really depends on what the researcher wants to give as their incentive. They make that call. That will be listed on your study before you apply. So if you're not into Amazon gift cards, just look for those studies that do not pay Amazon. We are hoping to have more incentive options in the future so that you can maybe choose which one you want. But for now, Amazon is a very popular choice, but there are others offered if you look out for them. Thanks so much.